points out correctly that the Elder Gods did nothing while he died. He also points out that Raiden's interference killed more people than it saved. And if you think about it, he's not wrong. He's just been resurrected as a demon, so nobody listens. And Raiden's solution to the Revenant problem is to decapitate Shinnok and deliver his head to Liu Kang as a threat. And he was like,
Thor.
the timeline Raiden created to prevent the apocalypse is somehow worse than the original. And the guy who was supposed to be the hero is now the villain. And unlike the zombie Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat Deception, the Revenant Liu Kang is fully conscious and intelligent. He remembers everything about his past life, but his perspective is twisted. Now, this is the second time the developers killed Liu Kang. First time, he became a zombie. Second time, he became a villain. And both times, it happened because Raiden failed. So he...
Welcome back to Atala.
Hello. All right.
Did you wish?
Welcome back. I understand you had a little excitement during your mission to Shi'ar. The situation on Earth has grown this place is you.
I am Thor.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Hey, welcome back. Hey. Yes. Hi. What's new? Hey.
I am clearly trying to dox Fury.
Welcome back. You did a good... Sure. Did you want something else?
Some attention?
I gotta go some other direction.
I can enter the portal?
Greetings, Spider-Man. It is good to see you.
Gosh, did I miss your smiling face, Vision?
I am pleased to help.
I imagine that's the only thing.
Welcome back from the Shi'ar Empire, Thor.
Greetings, Vision.
I am pleased.
Greetings, Vision.
Do you require assistance? I'm happy. Yeah. May I help you? I'm happy.
It kind of makes sense these guys don't know them. Hey, Spider-Man crouches with him.
As you wish.
Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 50.
Your number is 37.
37, Colossus.
Colossus.
Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 50.
Your number is 25.
25. Give me a different number.
Your new number is 41.
41. Haha, look at that magic in Colossus. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 50.
Your number is 44.
Spider-Man again. And give me one more number.
Spider-Man.
Your next random number is 49.
49. Storm.
Storm.
Storm. I know anyone who's played George, or anyone who played this game and watched George Lopez done that.
Time for a mission, team.
Team. Team.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Storm. How was your mission to the Shi'ar Empire?
Hello, Black Widow. Let's just say we had an interesting time getting a shard of the crystal.
You are welcome.
Does that mean in canon, Storm was on that mission?
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Why not?
Can I help you?
I don't know if Galactus is actually in this game. I don't remember.
To move that way.
I think he is.
Yes.
Welcome back from the Shi'ar If you say so.
Oh wait, no, Spider-Man.
This way?
Yes.
Yeah, I already talked to everyone as Spider-Man. And did Vision accidentally... Is he accidentally doing that? I think he's not. I think that's how they made Vision. That's pretty cool.
Did you require a...
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. Hey.
Right.
Hi. What's new? Hey.
Did you want something else?
I kind of miss getting information for Weasel.
Do you require?
All right.
Of course.
May I help you?
Yeah, I think Colossus...
Certainly.
Colossus, I think he... I know what happens to him in the end, so...
Why not?
I couldn't remember that disrespect.
Welcome back to
Of course.
Did you wish something?
Yeah.
Did Spider-Man talk to you?
Did you wish something?
You ready to start the Astral Plane mission? I am not. The hell's the Astral Plane mission? Ready to go to the Scroll Planet. Let's go to the Astral Plane mission. Actually...
Can't go this way. I gotta go some...
My name's Bobby Trick.
Damn, our mission's in hell.
Police jumping into my date. I wound up having to freeze their leader. So then some of the nice townfolk formed a lynch mob and came after me. It took the sheriff to save me from them. Luckily, Professor Xavier came to me and asked me to join me at the X-Mansion. However, there was nothing wrong with me. But being a mutant was perfectly natural. And now, pardon the pun, I think it's pretty cool. Well, I think it's cool until I wind up in a dimension that is exactly where I don't want to be. Like the time I was in Mephisto's realm.
Here's the question. If Liu Kang was always destined to decides to intervene after watching Raiden screw up in multiple timelines. Her plan was to restart time and create the New Era, which is a balanced timeline where Raiden doesn't exist to keep ruining everything. And honestly, she's got a point, because when you look at his track record across multiple timelines, it is terrible. But the crazy thing is that Kronika is also insane, like very insane, because being the keeper of time for a long period of time drove her mad. And her version of balance is eternal war between the realms. She just wants to create a timeline where her vision of
Got
cosmic
11
order is
though.
maintained, regardless of how many people die. To accomplish, people from different points in time and set them against each other.
Ice storm inflicting cold damage to enemies in radius.
Young Raiden also admits chaos. Kronika approached Revenant Liu Kang, era that never existed. Burned alive by his mentor, he joined and viewed her as a savior who would finally give him justice against the God of Thunder. Dark Raiden realized that Kronika had the knowledge.
So that's not Polar Explosion?
Think about this. It's like a forced retirement. Tired of being blamed for everything.
What is Polar Explosion? Oh, this is Polar Explosion.
Creating an explosion. He defeats Cetrion, Kronika's daughter, and an Elder God in single combat, and then he fights
Well, if I can get rid of
Kronika herself in
Blizzard.
different eras of time, from prehistoric Earth with dinosaurs to the dawn of creation. And as expected, he wins. This is the first time Liu Kang has actually won something on his own terms since Mortal Kombat 4. And but here's the thing. Fire God Liu Kang's existence proves the developers never planned this, because the concept of Fire God first appeared in Mortal Kombat 9, non-canonical arcade ending. If you beat arcade mode combat, it demands the Elder Gods make him a god to replace Raiden. It's a what-if scenario, and was never meant to be canon. So Fire God Liu Kang wasn't a long-term plan. It was an idea the developers threw into arcade endings as fan service. And then 8 years later they went, wait, that actually solves our problem, and made it canon. The logic here is purely cosmetic. They needed a way to reset the board again, and they figured that if they made Liu Kang a god, they wouldn't have to explain his motivations anymore. Gods don't need motivations. They just have
Oh, it slows him down.
purposes. So it was a complete rebranding of a character that had been stagnant for decades. But it only worked because the alternative was letting the franchise end. After defeating Kronika, Liu Kang gains control of the Hourglass, depending on how you fight the final battle. For the best ending, Raiden becomes more as a god, and he chooses Katana to help him reshape the timeline to recreate a better world. For the middle ending, it's the same thing, but Raiden stays to help him. For he decapitates Liu Kang, but the game lets you retry, so
Jeez.
it doesn't really count, obviously, because the developers aren't just gonna let Liu Kang gets to rewrite history with
That move is just not that good. Get your hands off of me.
now changes based on who wins. If Shang Tsung wins, he becomes a Titan, then absorbs and creates as a god, and we're extremely evil and also extremely non-canonical, because there's no way the developers are going to
Yeah, I feel like that hurts quicker. See, they could have easily just made that a Kamehameha.
It's immediately obvious he learned nothing. Shang Tsung Chi was a miserable worker. Melina was also no longer. She's Katana's twin sister, the heir. General Shao wasn't an emperor. He became a general who was frustrated before. But here's the issue, Bill, and he says it repeatedly. He created this timeline to give people the choice to be manipulated their starting positions to make.
Just give me this.
He's now a mortal farmer. Liu Kang took the guy who kept screwing up and made him up, and it works because this Raiden is now cautious, and I think he's everything the old Raiden should have been. The Lin Kuei ninja assassins are now guardians of the Mortal Kombat until it started getting ruined. I mean, wait till I didn't die. Shang Tsung, despite being a scam artist, gets his memories of the old timeline back and starts building power. Quan Chi does the same. General Shao is also actively planning rebellion, and the reason this happens is because of an unknown benefactor who's been helping them, someone giving them knowledge and resources. Liu Kang assumes it's someone from the old timeline seeking revenge, and he's right, but he doesn't know who. The benefactor reveals himself as Damashi, who's actually Titan Shang Tsung, the version of Shang Tsung who won his fight against Luke timeline. When Liu Kang and Shang Tsung fought for the Hourglass, the battle split reality into two timelines, one where Liu Kang won, and one where Shang Tsung won. Titan Shang Tsung ruled his timeline and decided the solution would be to destroy it. So it happens, and his solution is to gather allies, fight Titan Shang Tsung's forces, and consult with Garrus about his Titan powers. Garrus didn't actually let them vanish. He stored them in a small figurine that Raiden hung loud, because Garrus feared this exact situation with Titan powers, but if he does, it'll be permanent, and he can never step down. Liu Kang does it anyway, because Titan Shang Tsung's forces are too strong in order to access other timelines to help fight. And here's the kicker. The cost of reclaiming him, but he's no longer an eternal god. He's a Titan on a timer, and when his time Liu's story, and it reveals the truth about Liu Kang's godhood. It was never supposed to be permanent. Even the developers, who made him a god in Mortal Kombat 11, immediately created a situation in Mortal Kombat 1 where he gives up his Titan powers, and then another situation that costs him his immortality. Liu Kang's divinity has an expiration date because the developers still can't commit to him being a god forever. They gave him godhood to fix their timeline problems, then spend the next game hedging their bets again later. So the real question now is, how long can the developers keep him in that role before they decide to kill him again? Because if there's one thing Mortal Kombat has taught us, that'll be the fact that nobody stays dead. Not even. Anyways, that's it for now. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and hit that subscribe character breakdown. I'm Joe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mortal Kombat 1 dropped in 2023, and some 3 decades is now Scorpion, wearing yellow and living his best. Get him. And the internet. But here's the thing. This isn't some random. This 30-year character who involves cybernetic conversion, supernatural aging, dying like 4 separate times, Kuai Liang's story, redemption, and Mortal Kombat saying,
Gosh, that move is so.
by the end of that fire-wielding Sub-Zero make perfect sense. Or at least let's get into it. In Mortal Kombat 2, took another tournament in Outworld. They slapped the exact
Off
same
me.
outfit on him and gave him the same gun. It's great.
How come he can shoot me, but I can't shoot him from that far?
Sounds less
Tell
like
me.
a deadly assassin and more like a Ford truck. But he drops that real quick and takes on the Sub-Zero name.
My name's Bob.
The mission is simple. And prove there's a very angry undead ninja who's still hunting anyone wearing that blue outfit. This gang was fighting its way through reason shadow.
That move is so weak.
Weapon that completely separates him from every other Lin Kuei assassin who ever lived. He just froze an opponent solid, had them completely helpless, and then walked away. Doesn't finish them or go for the kill. He just chose mercy in a tournament where mercy gets you killed. And Scorpion's down. Now, for the first time since becoming his entire Zero, never. That guy would freeze you into a statue and charge extra for the earth. But this Sub-Zero got something beyond never. So Scorpion has this crazy theory him and his plan. This is something in a move that's absolutely insane. Scorpion spared that to protect him from any of the demon who spent planning revenge on the Lin Kuei. While he doesn't even ability things worth fighting for, even when it puts him soft to his own clan. He's the conscience of an organization and that way. And the Lin Kuei Grandmaster has what he genuinely believes is a genius idea of assassins, and surgically convert them into cyborg with king martial artists that run on software updates. This nightmare of a project gets called the Cyber Initiative, and it's about as smart as it sounds.
Give me that shit.
Because apparently, deleting my soul sounds like a productivity upgrade to him. Cyrax gets pressured into it through clan loyalty and manipulation, takes one, and decides he's out. But he doesn't leave alone. Tomas Ramada is with him. They abandon everything they ever knew, which has to be the worst case of toxic workplace culture in history. The organization they dedicated their entire lives to is now actively hunting them for termination. And leads of the hunt are 3 cyborg brothers, now going by the super intimidating designation LK. Cyrax reclassified as LK, and eventually, because Smoke gets captured, the Cyber Lin Kuei drags him back to the temple, strap him down, and complete the automation. Ada, the guy who literally risked everything to escape this exact fate, A7T2. Everything that made him the race. Now he's also across realms, not because he wants to, but execute mission into a command line. It's psychological torture, knowing the person who had your back through everything is now trying to end you. And they've got his face, voice, that you actually, he has to fight Centaur, Cyrax, Shao Kahn, who is invading Earth because Mortal Kombat, as we all know, refuses to give up or surrender. Because the second he gives up, everything becomes reality. That people are just against 3 cybernetic hunters who don't sleep. Now here's where it gets wild. This guy running from 3 murder machines, he ends up taking over the entire Lin Kuei. And the journey there involves a magical artifact. Now we jump ahead, which are Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon.
Get
And
off
Kuai
me.
Liang isn't running anymore. He walks right into Lin Kuei headquarters and challenges Sector for leadership. Then he takes control of the organization. The first thing he did as Grandmaster was to shut down the Cyber Initiative completely. No more are going to be heroes now, and the old guards can either adapt or leave. To solidify his authority,
I swear if this makes me restart.
Kuai Liang gets his hands on an ancient relic known as the Dragon Medallion. Sounds badass, right? The problem is, there's a catch, and it's a brutal one. The Dragon Medallion doesn't just boost your powers, it physically ages you at an accelerated rate, to pure white over what feels like a few years, and goes pale. A blue scar settled. Everyone's dead, and the timeline, because apparently that's the only solution when you're rostered. But in the next timeline, things get so much because in that version of events, he doesn't escape the cyber initiative. He becomes exactly what he spent years running. We've got more character breakdowns coming.
I'm starting to think this is an AI channel.
Mortal Kombat, and Raiden gets visions from his future self, Armageddon. He spends the whole game thinking he's fixing things, while actually making everything catastrophically worse. In the original time of the Cyber Initiative, in this timeline, during Shao invasion of Earthrealm, the Cyber Lin Kuei, they capture him, drag him back to the temple while he's fighting them the whole way, and they complete the procedure. Sub-Zero becomes Cyber Sub-Zero, and it's devastating to watch. He keeps the ice powers, but everything else gets buried. He's Unit LK-52, fights for Lin Kuei without question, and without the capacity to refuse orders. This is existential horror. The character whose whole arc has been about making the right choice, even when it's difficult, loses the ability to make any choice at all. Through some combination of Raiden's lightning magic and desperate improvisation.
Mysterio.
I didn't think I'd see someone with your powers in this dimension. All this lava must really have you sweating.
You got it all wrong, Mysterio. I'm cool anywhere, even in this giant barbecue pit.
You're lying. I can see you turning into puddles even as we speak.
You're lying.
Well, I guess I better take you out quick before I go all to pieces.
I'll give you that. But it's not gonna be enough to win this fight.
And the cybernetics comes off piece by piece.
Spirit might not be a blasted cold that'll send you back to the Ice Age.
And his first reaction isn't relief or joy. It's grief, demon for himself and for everyone who got converted. Mortal Kombat isn't finished yet. During Shao Kahn's final assault, Elle gets a massive power boost and goes on an absolute rampage. She tears through Earthrealm's defenders in one of the most brutal sequences in the franchise, just massacring people left and right. Kuai Liang dies in that fight, and Quan Chi resurrects him as a red slave, human, dead, and now Mortal Kombat 10 manages to purify him and restore him to actual human again. And that's when Kuai Liang makes a move that changes the entire trajectory of his plan. While digging through Sector's cyber memory files, Sub-Zero discovers something that shatters everything in the Shirai massacre. Yeah, Quan Chi orchestrated them, but the Lin Kuei participated, and they helped slaughter. Lin Kuei's hands are also covered in Shirai blood. Kuai Liang could have deleted those files, or could have buried the evidence forever. Instead, he invites Hanzo Hasashi, who is now restored to human form after being Scorpion for decades, to the Lin Kuei Temple of everything. Then he does something that's never happened in centuries of clan warfare. He offers peace between the Lin Kuei and the Shirai Ryu, two organizations that have been murdering each other for generations. Actual hell. Sitting down and deciding, so after all that, why does Liu Kang reset everything and turn Kuai Liang into Scorpion? Mortal Kombat 1 is 2023 and wipes the slate. Liu Kang becomes a fire,
Damn it.
which means he gets to redesign reality around him. And he makes a choice that breaks 30 years of establishment. He's straight and B hero.
No.
He's the villain of this game. It's a complete reversal. And when you understand the context, it's actually a really original time to play out in its entirety, fall into darkness, and become new Cybot, a shadow wraith consumed by bitter, cleaning up his brother's mistakes in the Sub-Zero name. So Liu Kang had this thought: what if I just flip the entire dynamic? Now Kuai Liang is the younger brother, desperately trying to save him.
No.
The game opens
I can't move.
and Tomal while they're deep in it, Bi-Han just casually drops his bomb. He let their father die so he could take the Grandmaster position faster. Kuai Liang gets completely shattered by this. It's the moment he realizes his brother, the
No.
person he's supposed to trust with his life, is already too far gone. Later in the story, when Bi-Han starts pushing the Lin Kuei
I hope some help. No.
Kuai Liang reaches his breaking point from the Lin Kuei and
Boy.
detail in the ending. We meet this young orphan that Smoke has taken in and
defeated
started
Mysterio,
training.
which was cool. And I survived the heat of Mephisto's realm. Not a bad day for a little old mutant like me.
Are you? I only got the brawn. All right, Iceman, you're gonna have to wait your turn, bro.
The kid's name is Hanzo, the student who will eventually inherit the Scorpion mantle that Kuai Liang wears now. The cycle continues, but this time it's built on honor instead of revenge. At its core, Mortal Kombat 1 tells the story of two brothers choosing opposite destinies, and that's the story of Kuai Liang. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why in the comments. And if you want more deep dives, drop your suggestions. I'm Joe, and I'll see you in the next one.